Good morning. Ow. Sorry. Sorry, old. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, we are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. Now, why am I going back to mornings? Well, folks, because it's summertime, and summertime is tanning and pool time. They finally got the pool open, and I want to be able to have time in the afternoons to be able to go out and enjoy it before I have to pass out for the evening. So for the next foreseeable future, you'll be going to get in these videos in the morning again. All right, folks. Now, as always, you are going to see the link to the article that NeuroClastic, a non-for-profit small organization run for autistics by autistics. Can you tell it's morning? They're threatening to sue over this particular article. Yes, we're talking about the JRC. So please read the article because we be petty like that and share it on all your social media. You're going to see also the link to their public statement on their website. And down at the very bottom, you're also going to find a link to their GoFundMe because we are crowdfunding them as best as we are able, just in case the JRC decides to see through their threat, because we're not backing down. Not at all. You're also going to find the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory Change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. When we talk about the JRC, folks, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you've got young children present, please use your headphones. It is 4:51 in the a.m., folks. I am not awake, not even close, not even remotely. I'm obviously going to be stumbling over my words, so apologies in advance, alright? So let's go to where we left off last evening here. One student's behavior chart documenting total inappropriate behavior showed an increase from 800 per week during the first weeks after admission to JRC to an average of 12,000 per week. JRC is a welcome week policy in which no demands are placed on the student or behaviors are pinpointed. This is in place to give the student a chance to learn the rules and program and experience the rewards JRC has to offer. Rewards. What rewards? This may be the reason why there was such a dramatic increase in behaviors in the record examined. So basically, you give them that first week to do whatever the hell they want. You mark down whatever might trigger them to cause them to have behaviors, and then you use that to torture them for the duration of their time in your school. Oh, that makes it sound so much better, JRC. After the first week, demands start to be placed on the student, often for the first time in a long time. Are ya fucking kidding me? So we're going to blame the parents in the other schools. You didn't demand them. You didn't force them, for fuck's sake. Have you been in an ordinary school, JRC? Seriously? Because I went to normal school throughout the duration of my school days. You really think they don't put demands on students? Are you outside your fucking mind? Ever been in a regular special education class? I have. Yeah. Thinking highly of ourselves, are we? Jesus. Commission's notes only document number of inappropriate behaviors. They do not denote any positive behaviors or academic progress. Clinicians' notes are designed at JRC to briefly document the student's progress, treatment changes, and treatment rationale. So basically, you're just agreeing with them. You know that, right? Well, they're not making any progress. You basically list all their problems, as your rationale for your psycho bullshit behavior plan. Jesus. The clinician's weekly notes are supplemented by more comprehensive quarterly notes, court affidavits, independent evaluations by outside experts, and yearly count reviews. NYSED only requested to view the clinical notes for 2 students. Looking at only clinician notes of 2 students out of 148, 1.4% students is hardly a statistically sufficient example. Really? Really? And I'm going to take your word for this. You, who have been noted by your own goddamn court, no less, even though you have them in your back fucking pocket, to hide documents. But I'm supposed to believe you. Okay, Karen. Okay. I'm supposed to applaud you because you're good at paperwork. New York and the point, and this is JRC. I'm going to close out on this, make this relatively short this morning, but does it to you seem like the JRC is like the point? Right? So on one hand, they're saying, but New York is lying, they're wrong, and this is right, they're right. Fuck me. But people with this level of arrogance, entitlement, and just abusive, overall horrible individuals, do you ever notice how they always tend to tell on themselves, even while they're telling you that you're wrong? This is my case point and example this morning. The JRC is telling on themselves here, and they don't even realize it. It's literally like, New York's wrong, but they're actually right. And here's the details as to why they are right. Not the flex you think it is, JRC. But you keep justifying torturing us, though, you sick fucks. And on that note, folks, I'm going to close out. I know, not quite as engaging as usual, but let's face it, it's 4:56 a.m. in the morning now. Cut me a break, folks. A little slack here. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. Please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning. As always, we hope you have a good one. And I hope to God they finish up with the pool so that I can get some tanning time today. All right, bye-bye, everyone.